Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our world presentation for Karatbars International tonight. It's Sunday evening, the 27th of April in 2000. In fact, hold on for one sec here. I just want to undo my Skype so we don't have to listen to it tonight. Okay. Anyways, back to you. This is our Sunday night Karatbars World live presentation for April 27th. 2014. My name is Scott Nelson, and I am up in Spokane, Washington. And I want to thank each and every one of you that have taken time to be here tonight for this very important business presentation for Karatbars International. I have been a member of Karatbars now since November 27th of 2013, and we have really been blessed and privileged to see a number of things happening. But first of all, everybody that is already a member of the Karatbars team, we have just really wanted to send out congratulations for those of you that have really embraced what we're doing with Karatbars. And we've seen our organization grow as of this morning. At about 8 o'clock my time, it was at 1,285 members in just the last 120 days. That's just 4 months. And I would be almost positive to say we're probably already over 1,300 members. And that congratulations go out to all of you who have been working diligently. It's so very exciting to see a couple of things that are happening here with our group at Karatbars International. First of all, you have a lot of people that are pulling together, and they are fully committed to helping all of our team members to succeed. We have people that are involved with our training. We have people that are sharing marketing strategies now with our team. And it's just really exciting to see a team that is pulling together. So if you are a guest tonight and you have not yet got involved and started to engage as a customer or an affiliate with Karatbars, and you decide you want to, then be assured that you are going to have such wonderful support and help. And secondly, the marketing strategies with our advertising co-op and our Craigslist advertising. Very soon, I am looking at putting together a short, probably either a 3 minute or even maybe a 30-minute television program that we'll be able to use and buy local cable time to be able to get the Karatbars message out across the United States and North America. And we can put this into an advertising co-op rotator. We are working on radio programs right now. So really the difference of what we're doing than anybody else that I have seen in any of the home-based businesses that I've been involved with for the last 40 years is that we are providing ways for you who have never had success working from home, those of you who don't have people that you feel that you can contact. And now we have ways of developing contacts. These are people that are actually contacting you saying, hey, can you get me out some information about Karatbars? So we are working constantly to provide you with incredible ways to make certain that you are successful with Karatbars. Now, Karatbars International is really a company that is providing a universal solution to the worldwide debt, currency, and savings crisis. Now, we know our nation, just here in the United States, I know there's people from Europe and Asia on this call tonight, but we also have a lot of people from Canada. But here, our greatest problem in the United States has been the escalating debt of our nation. Now nearing 17 trillion is what we're told, but I've read an article as recently as last week that some experts are saying that is just the lie that our government is telling us. They said they believe the actual debt is currently around $32 trillion in the United States. Second problem, currency, the debasement of the world currencies. Doesn't matter whether it's the US dollar or the Canadian dollar or um, uh, the Japanese yen or the euro. We are seeing a complete debasement of the world's currencies. Here in the United States, in just the last 25 years, we've seen the US dollar you lose over 95% of its purchasing power. And then the third crisis is our savings crisis, where only 7%, that's right, 7% of all Americans are saving on a regular, weekly, and monthly basis. Just imagine 9 out of 10 people today in the United States, if they were to lose their savings, their 401ks, their retirement programs, they would have literally nothing to fall back on because they're not taking steps to prepare for the future. It's not any secret that the economy of the world's economy, is gradually eroding and even in some estimates crumbling. It's proven that over the last, since 1971, the US dollar, when it was taken off of the gold backed currency, the gold treasury notes by Richard Nixon, has lost over 98% of its purchasing power. These are not numbers that we're making up. These are numbers that you can go and research for yourself. And if you are not doing something to hedge against the erosion of the world's currencies, protecting your assets in retirement against the collapse of the dollar, my dear friends, all I can say is beware. We're here to share the message of truth and why Karatbars International is the absolute perfect business with the perfect solution to not only protect and hedge against the collapse of the world currencies and the debt and the economic systems, but is also a safe and far superior way to save, because we're simply not going to start saving, devaluing US dollars, Canadian dollars, euros, and other currencies. We're going to start to exchange those worthless paper fiat currency into a far superior currency, which is 24 karat pure gold currency that is actually certified, assayed, and is actually something that we can trace over 5,000 years of good history. And that's the exciting thing about what we are able to do with Karatbars. Now, the economy of the world may be crumbling, and your nation where you live may be experiencing just terrible difficulties, but the economy at Karatbars is absolutely booming because people are moving their paper currency into pure gold currency. Every time that money is moved in your life and in my life, it creates frequency, volume, and velocity. And that's why people are saving money the right way, and they're getting started with Karatbars International. Karatbars, a solid company, was opened here in the US back in 2011. The concept of Karatbars was founded back in 2007 by our CEO, Mr. Harold Seitz, and our world headquarters are located over in Stuttgart, Germany. Harold started Karatbars in this concept back in 2007 because he wanted to make gold affordable for each and every person. Because look at your own situation. If you're on this call tonight and you're one of that 93% that has not been saving on a regular basis, and I was to say to you, hey, you ought to start buying some gold and really starting to hedge against the collapse of the dollar. Well, in the old days, you could go down to your local gold coin shop and maybe buy a half an ounce or a 1 ounce gold coin for maybe, $500 to $1,000. But now an ounce of gold has climbed up all the way to $1,300 an ounce. So for the average American or the average Canadian or the average European, guess what? How many of you could go out right now and start to save 1 ounce of gold each month? Probably very few of you because you don't have the money to do so. Harold Seitz decided that he wanted to make gold affordable, so he developed Karatbars. At that time, it was actually called KB Gold, Karatbars Gold, and they were located in about 13 countries of the world. But now we are doing business in over 115 nations of the world, and we are selling small and affordable weight gold in 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram gold bars. These are 999.95 pure currency grade, or what we call asset quality in gold. Karatbars has set up a system for people that want to be customers or affiliates that are free to set up, simple to use, and provides all of our customers and affiliate a simple and easy, safe and sane way to simply exchange paper money into gold money at their own secure worldwide website that is free of charge, and that eliminates the expense and the headaches of having to purchase your gold and silver through a bank or a broker. It makes it so simple. Now, look at the history of paper money in the US. You know, back in 1914, there was what we call something developed that was very unique. It was called a gold certificate, where $50 in paper actually was redeemable and guaranteed, so that you could walk into your bank and exchange that $50 gold certificate for a $50 gold coin or a gold piece. However, the sad part was that when the Federal Reserve was introduced, they wanted so badly to have the right to start printing worthless paper. And finally, in 1971, then President Richard Nixon actually removed the US off of the gold standard. And now we had paper that was only backed by good faith. And if you back the dollar today with $17 trillion in debt with good faith, well, I guess you just kind of have to really, really have a great deal of trust and belief that our government and all of the lies that they're perpetrating might somehow miraculously change into truth someday, hopefully not too far in the future. So, what we're looking for with Karatbars is a true money substitute. And we have found that the safest and sanest way to actually get out of this worthless paper and out of paper investments is into something that has intrinsic gold value, which is 24 karat pure gold certified and assayed LBMA refined pure gold currency. Now, this gold is different than what you would find in a coin shop or in a coin because it is 999.95 pure gold, certified and assayed, stamped, and hologrammed, and is the only gold in the world today that is actually good for all debt incurred in any nation and with any bank of the world. Your coins like Silver Eagles and Gold Eagles and Krugerrands are not certified and assayed. Thus, they are not readily accepted by any government of the world as settlement or payment for any debt incurred. Which do you think has a better future? Paper money, which of course is a gold substitute. You can simply look at the chart and you can see the buying power has deteriorated to an all-time low, and it's only getting worse as most experts are currently saying that the dollar is losing around 0.5% to 1% each month of its value. You see, paper money was created as a gold substitute. It was really a way to legally steal gold from people and create and enslave us into a debt based economy. Does it make more sense when you can track over 5,000 years of positive, good history as money with gold? Sure, there's been a couple of years. In fact, 2013 was one of the two down years that gold had, I believe, in the last 25 years. In fact, over the last 10 years, I believe gold has increased by over 20% in comparison to the stock market over that same period of time, which is under 3%. So, which do you think has a better future? Gold, paper money, or paper assets? Now, there are some major threats that face us. Of course, we all know about capital control laws, and this is where it's so important that if you are not taking physical possession of your gold or silver, if you have an account right now that's full of money in 401k or retirement programs and bank accounts, you are at risk. And failure to take action now could result in even a greater risk. You need to gain control of your finances while there's still time. Now, you may be scoffing right now and say, "What's this guy talking about? Come on, this could never, ever happen here in the United States. It's just not possible." Well, guess what? Go tell that to the people that are over in Cyprus, that are people that live in Argentina or Ireland or Greece or Zimbabwe or Venezuela or about a dozen other countries that over the last 5 years have suddenly seen their bank accounts close down and reduced down to zero. Just the most recent that I could remember was the bank crisis, where in Cyprus, I think it was about 6 to 8 months ago, the government suddenly in the middle of the week closed the banks, eliminated all the ATM machines and electronic transactions, and people had absolutely no access to any of their funds. I believe it was 18 days. And when their banks finally opened back up, 81% of the money that had been in safety deposit boxes or in checking and savings accounts, certificates of deposits, were dwindled down to only 19% of their original value. So, for those of you that don't think this is going to happen, I'm going to tell you right now, it is very probable that this is going to happen. We just don't know exactly when. But it's very wise for any of us to prepare as if this would happen tomorrow and pray that things will never happen like they happened in Cyprus and these other nations. Another thing is the inflation and the debt that this nation is taking on. It is incredible, and it's squeezing the middle class into non existence with more hidden taxes. The Obamacare debacle right now, it's costing us on the average of over $2,500 more per year for less coverage than we had with our previous insurance policies. The government is recklessly increasing our debt. More money is being printed to the tune of over $100 billion a month just with what's being put into the stock market to keep it propped up and to suppress the interest rates down around zero. Failure to take action now, and believe me, if you do not prepare and take action now, you are most definitely at risk. Is that a risk that you can afford to take? Or does it make sense to just open up a free customer account with Karatbars, where you'll be given your very own secure Karatbars website where you can go in safely and securely and privately and simply exchange your money into 999.95 pure gold money. You'll be given your own Karatbars website where you can constantly see the pricing in the world gold market, and you can go back and make your own purchases. It's simple to do in your back office. We have a number of different products, as you can see, back under the product purchase area. And of course, with Karatbars, you have the choice of 3 different sizes of gold 24 karat gold bars: the 1 gram bar, the 2.5 gram bar, and the 5 gram bar. And it's affordable because of the small increments. You can get 1 gram of gold for as little as 46 euros per gram, which I believe is around $65. If you want to get your 2.5 gram card, you're going to get a €5 or basically a $5 or $6 savings on the price of your gold. And if you want to buy the 5 gram card, it's going to save you about 13 to $15 per gram when you purchase your gold with Karatbars. And you can make a choice of whether you want to store these affordable weights of gold over at our secure and free storage facility, or if you want to have them delivered right to your front door courtesy of FedEx. You can see that all of our gold, the little card on the left there will show you that the gold is encapsulated, certified, and assayed, hologrammed, and LBMA refined pure gold, and it's certified, and it's encased in that little credit card type card for easy storage and a way that makes sure that you're not going to lose that gold. The customer strategy, once again, is that gold has never gone bankrupt. Gold has never let us down, and it has 5,000 plus years of positive history as money. So the strategy is going to be to dump the fake debt ridden money substitute and just merely exchange on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. So let's just say right now that you have $50 every week that you would normally put into the bank or stuff under your mattress. Why don't you just go over and trade that $50 or $60 every week and start acquiring real wealth? By doing this, you are not only going to achieve safety, but you're also hedging against the collapse of the world currencies, and it's giving you inflation insurance. Because once interest rates go up and the dollar collapses, gold will escalate. It's shown that history, as you can see on that chart, since 1975, and it's going to continue to go upward as we move forward into rougher oceans. Now, look at our affiliates reward program. There are many of you that are on this call tonight that are looking for a safe and secure way to not only be able to save the right way, which is to merely exchange your paper currency into true, real gold, but also, isn't it cool to know that you can actually not only earn a load of cash, which if you want, like we're doing, just trade that money right back into gold and speed up the accumulation and protection against the collapse of the world economy, economic system, and currency crisis. So, as an affiliate, not only are you going to start to acquire cash flow, but I'll tell you what, you're going to start to accumulate free gold as an affiliate. So many of you will choose to become part of our affiliate. Now, really, all we do as independent affiliates, we don't work for Karatbars. Many of you have heard of a company called Amazon.com, and really all Amazon does is simply refer people to a website where they can make purchases. Well, no different with a Karatbars International affiliate. We help Karatbars to grow. We offer our customers and affiliate worldwide software usage with a safe and secure website. We offer no transaction fees. It's all done by Karatbars. We offer free storage if they want to store their gold. And we simply connect people like yourself to good, sound, solid financial information. By doing this, we're able to also offer them free tools, free marketing training, webinars on a daily basis, and free information, technology, and teaching, along with an optional 12-week business model that will show you, as one of our Karatbars International affiliates, how to acquire weekly passive incomes starting in less than 90 days of between 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, even up to $30,000 per week. And with Karatbars, our affiliates get paid every week on Fridays. This is the weekly cash flow objective, and Karatbars has put together a very powerful program that is allowing our affiliates to do this in as little as 90 days. Our affiliate rewards program also offers us a dual team system that creates what we call a 12-week business model. And it's nothing more than a roadmap, and everybody will go at a different speed on this roadmap. If you were to follow this roadmap that you're going to see, you could accomplish what you're going to see as earnings potential in as little as 12 weeks. But please understand that this income projection here that you're going to see and action that is required to reach that type of income, which we call financial freedom, financial independence, that is accomplished through weekly compensation, cash, and gold, all earned from this system. But the income projections and action plan simply uses mathematical examples that are dependent on you as the leader of your team following the plan as described. And of course, everybody's results can be different and will be varying based on your activity and the activity of your team. Now, the 12-week action plan, as this model is laid out, really is going to introduce you to simply three new skills. Remember that the first thing that you do with Karatbars is you will get back to the person that invited you here tonight, and you will set up your free customer or your free affiliate account. Now, if you're a customer, this will not have any application, so just ignore this part of this presentation. But if you are a free affiliate, you are going to only qualify to get paid through one of our compensation models, which is called our unilevel. However, if you would like to speed up the process, we have an optional 12-week plan. It's a model. It's not really a 12-week plan, but it's a business model. So after you set up your free affiliate account, you will immediately select and purchase one of our 4 business marketing packages. Secondly, you will commit to exchanging 1 gram into your gold savings each and every week for a minimum of 12 weeks or until your gold is free. It will happen for many of you in as little as 4 weeks that you'll start to earn more. In fact, I should even correct myself. I have people like Michael, one of my newer business associates, that in his first month obviously was receiving free gold in his first few days with Karatbars. But you'll want to commit that if you aren't earning the $65 minimum per week, then you're going to be committing to purchasing 1 gram of gold and moving it into your gold savings account for a minimum of 12 weeks or when your gold is free. This is the correct way to save and move money, simply exchanging paper currency, swapping it into pure 24 karat gold money, and then saving it. Don't spend it. Okay. And then step 3 is simply introducing 2 others that will do exactly the same. There's probably several of you that are on this presentation tonight that were invited here by somebody that is already an affiliate with Karatbars, and that's awesome. And that's exactly what we do. We have presentations every day of the week. In fact, we have presentations 7 days a week, twice a day. So our company provides us with 14 live business presentations every week, Monday through Sunday. Our team here that's on this call tonight, I try to get on here live at least once or twice a month and do a live presentation and some training for our team. So this simple action plan will result in incredible success as long as everybody on your team is doing exactly what everybody else is doing. We're simply exchanging paper currency and saving pure gold each and every week. And the compensation range that you and your team achieve is completely under your control. As we say, to activate your dual team system, you will make a choice of either the bronze, the silver, the gold, or the VIP package. Whatever one works for your budget. They start for as little as $135. That's a one time marketing package purchase and go up from there. And these will determine the level of your earnings power because with Karatbars, very, very unique. You can decide what type of income level that you want to earn. You can see that in these examples, it shows those potentials based on the bronze package, the silver package, the gold package, and the VIP package. Now, in this 12-week example, if everybody did those 3 steps in just their first week, which were they sign up for free, they purchase a package, start to exchange into 1 gram of gold each and every week, and then just find 2 others in their first week to do the same, and that continues. You can see in this example, now these examples right here, by the way, are just assuming that everybody started as a bronze level marketing package at $135. Look what would happen if you yourself were a bronze member. At the end of 12 weeks, you could see your weekly earning would be $4,485. Now look at the silver level, at what would happen. Not only would your gold be free for you in your 4th week, you could see you would be earning $100 a week in this example. So you would now be earning free gold for the rest of your life. We call it perpetual free gold. But look what would happen. Instead of earning $44.85 per week as a bronze, if you had a silver package, it would be about 4 times greater at over $17,000 per week. And you can go up from there to the gold and then up to the VIP, which would maximize out the compensation plan for you. But if everybody was just a bronze member, which most people go with silver, gold, and VIP, to be honest with you, you'd be earning over $30,000 per week. That's almost unbelievable type of income with Karatbars. But I'm going to tell you, I know some of the senior partners with the company that are earning well over $100,000 per month, and some of them over $150,000 per month with Karatbars. We simply convert from the banking system, which is dilapidating and collapsing as the financial system of the United States and other countries of the world. It was an article, a huge article about there are now over 3,000 banks, 3,000 in the Eurozone that are literally teetering on the edge of collapse. Now, what banking system do you want to trust? The US government, the Eurozone government, the Canadian government, the Japanese or Asian governments, or would you like to trust the Karatbars system where you're giving your very own MasterCard pay card, and each and every week, if you have earnings, they will be loaded immediately into cash or gold for you on a weekly basis. You can use that MasterCard anywhere that MasterCard is accepted, whether it's to pay bills, buy products, go to the ATM, or do what Stephanie and I do every single week. Just go ahead and immediately convert our dollars into 24 karat pure gold currency. With us, you'll receive tools to get more information. We have conference calls, we have internet training, we have Karatbars landing pages, retail sites, YouTube videos, and like I said, we have 2 live webinars each and every day. If you'd like to join one of our live webinars every single day, you can go to karatbarswebinar.com karatbarswebinar.com. That's karatbarswebinar.com. And you can go either at 12 noon, that's Eastern time, or 9 p.m. So in about a half an hour, there'll be a live webinar. If you want to watch somebody else besides myself, if I'm boring you, you can go and watch a live presentation over at karatbarswebinar.com every day, 7 days a week at 12 noon Eastern and 9 p.m., 7 days a week. And of course, your leaders, your senior partners like myself and Jeff Dawson and others on our team are always available with our leadership to do three-way calls if you have an interested prospect who would like to get their final questions answered before joining your team. Our top earning independent affiliates know our business. They know the plan. They do the plan and they talk about the plan. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and leads by example by showing the way. We have a simple three-step system that will bring you a fast weekly cash flow. First, simply activate by purchasing a package. Secondly, commit to purchasing a minimum of 1 gram per week every week for 12 or more weeks until your gold is free, and simply find 2 others who will do exactly the same. You do that week after week after week, and you will look back, and not only will you have complete financial freedom, but you'll have wealth preservation and asset protection for the rest of your life. The fruit of our labors, we work the plan and we create weekly cash flow and free gold for life. We're preserving profits, we're saving people from the labor loss and the wage cuts, and we're helping others to protect their own money and helping them to avoid loss by simply taking that paper on the left that's deteriorating at around 5 to 10% every year now and exchanging it into pure gold, a far superior currency, 24 karat gold through Karatbars. Because of our 12-week model, we have seen our team grow to nearly 1,300 worldwide affiliates and customers in just our first 12 weeks of being with Karatbars. Record numbers of new affiliates are making between $1,000 and $100,000 a month, and record number of affiliates are getting their gold for free from their commissions by everybody simply doing the same thing. It's contagious, it's exciting, and it's simple with Karatbars. So with that being said, we got through this at a pretty good rate tonight. We know we have a lot of people. Now, if you have a question and you have a microphone, you can raise your hand just by clicking on the hand by your name, and I can unmute you. You have to have a microphone or a headset and be able to speak after hearing me unmute you. So if you have that, we would love to be able to. And we have a couple of questions. This call is being recorded. So if, George, if you'd like to send me an email request, or your sponsor or person who invited you here, they can provide you a copy of this webinar tonight. And we certainly like to make that available. If you are already on my mailing list, you will get a copy sent out to you by either tonight later on or tomorrow. And please feel free to pass this on to other prospects that have not been able to join us live tonight. Just make sure that if you are a free affiliate and you want to take advantage of this tremendous amount of growth on our team, if you have not purchased a marketing package, unless you are planning on just purchasing gold. Maybe you tell a couple of people you know, but you don't care about the earnings. You don't care about that much. That's fine. But if you are serious about income and you have not purchased your marketing package, do that right away. I've seen 7 people enroll in the last 24 hours, and those people are falling down below a lot of you in our power leg, and you don't want to miss out. All right. So, George also has a question. And remember, you can raise your hand. If you have a computer that has a microphone, just click on your hand and I'll get to your question. Ian, I'll be right with you. George asked, is this a Ponzi scheme? Does the income paid members come from membership fees of newer members? If not, where does it come from? That's a great question. Well, first of all, a Ponzi scheme is based on running something that doesn't really exist, like people that are selling real estate. I know on our Sunday call not too long ago, Dennis gave a great testimony because he was part of a Ponzi scheme. And the gentleman was selling property and telling people that they were going to receive a return on the development of this property. And of course, as people invested 10,000 or 100,000, he would just pay a little bit out each and every month to keep his investors happy. And normally they will promise you some sort of a interest rate or a guaranteed return on investment. First of all, Karatbars doesn't have any membership fees. All the profit that is made with Karatbars is on the sale of real 24 karat pure gold. So I hope that answers your question, okay, George. And of course, the marketing packages that are sent out are value added. Those optional packages come with gold. They also come with hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars in discounts with our €100 discount bonus cards and our 3% discount bonus cards. So those are the 2 questions that were typed in. And if you have a question and you want to type it in, if you don't have a microphone, go ahead and do that. If you do have a microphone, just raise your hand and I will unmute you and you can go ahead and ask your question. Okay, Ian, can you hear me okay? Ian, can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Good. What's your question you have tonight, Ian?
My question had to do with the overall cost of the grams.
Uh,
I'm just looking at the business as from the perspective of someone wanting to save in gold, and I can see the advantages of the small denominations of the grams for ease of transaction. But if you like, let's say you add up or you times the grams into turn them into ounces, basically we're paying about $2,020 per ounce for the gold we're getting, and the spot price is 1,300 or something. So it's a huge difference, and I just wondered about that.
Oh, that's a great question, Ian. Thank you so much for being as kind to think of this. That is going to be one of the most common misunderstandings that people have because when you're looking at gold, there are a lot of different types of gold. There's 10 karat, 12 karat, 18 karat. There's 24 karat pure currency grade gold. Okay, so the differences are, of course, in the gold itself, but most importantly, you need to make sure that you and your customers are always comparing apples with apples, not apples with oranges. I've heard it said before that you take a Chevrolet Corvette and a Chevrolet Malibu and you park it side by side and stand behind the 2 cars. And you look, and both those cars say Chevrolet, don't they? However, is there a difference, do you think, in the price between a brand new Chevrolet Malibu and a brand new Chevrolet Corvette? Absolutely, because you can't compare the two just because they say Chevrolet. Just like you can't compare an ounce of gold with a gram of gold, and you can't compare a gram of gold with an ounce of gold because they're two different animals. When you look at a coin, or what we would call a raw gold price, a spot price on what we call scrap gold, that is what our US minted and world minted coins and bars are made of. In fact, if you were to take one of those coins or bars and send it out to a certified refinery and ask them to melt it, certify it, and assay it, it would cost you between $1,000 and $3,000 to get paperwork that would tell you whether that gold was 75%, 80%, 90%, or 95% pure. So virtually, if you went in and you took one of those gold American Eagles down to the local landowner and said, hey, this is worth $1,300 because it's pure gold. And that landowner said, Ian, prove it to me. Give me something that proves it. You couldn't prove it. And thus, coins and bars are not generally accepted for any payment of any debt or purchases anywhere in the world. But when you have the grams, if you go to the following website, it's really a great website. You might want to jot this down if you don't have it, Ian. It's A, like Apple, Carat, Karat, bars, bars.com. That's a karatbars.com. That's Karatb as in boy, ars.com. And that's going to tell you the difference between regular gold and currency grade 24 gram or 24 karat. Now, if you go to the largest seller in the world, which is Credit Suisse or United Bank of Switzerland, on their website worldwide, you'll see that they're selling 1 gram of 24 karat Credit Suisse gold, same exact gold that we have certified and assayed, for around $80 to $85 per gram. If you go to eBay and you type in 1 gram 24 karat assayed pure gold, you'll see Istanbul gold, you'll see Pamp Swiss, and other 1 grams that are selling on eBay for between $50 and $60 a gram. Now, with Karatbars, we pay anywhere between $52 right now up to $65 per gram. And of course, keep in mind that we also pay out commission on all gold purchases. So if you were to go buy it online at Credit Suisse or over at AppMex or any more of the online sellers, not only would you be paying around the same or more for your gold than you would at Karatbars, but you would never receive any sort of commission or affiliate compensation. So hopefully that answered your question okay, Ian. Anybody else have any questions? Please just raise your hand. And if you have a microphone, or you can type it in. But if you want to ask a question, just click on the hand and that will raise the hand. I think John has a question. John asked, how do we find customers or affiliates with Karatbars? Well, there's a dozen ways to find them, but we make it very easy because with Karatbars, we have a great prospecting system, a marketing system that you can get on, John, you can sign up for. We also have incredible advertising co-ops using voice broadcasting, social media, and Craigslist to literally generate hundreds of leads every month for you and your team. You can get as many as you want, depending on how many shares you want to purchase in our advertising co-op, but you'll actually have people calling you, asking you to get a hold of them so they can get information about Karatbars. We also have a lot of very amazing marketers on our team that are coming on board with us, and they are teaching us and training us about some of the systems that they're using. And in the future trainings, we have a lot of them that have already contacted me that are teaching new ways, just like on the call that we did, our mentoring call on Saturday with with Michael Langto. Michael's not here tonight, but Michael gave us a really great tip on marketing Karatbars through text messaging. So one thing, John, you'll never have a problem with is with people to talk to with Karatbars. It just depends on how many hours you decide that you want to work each and every week. So it's very exciting when you know that you can have people to talk to whenever you want with Karatbars. All right, that's all I've got for questions. Anybody else? Just please raise your hand if you have any. Did I do that good of a job, or did I really confuse everybody? But if you have any questions, type them in. Raise your hand if you have a microphone. And it looks like we have another question here. Hold on. From David. Oh, very good question. David wants to know, how do you know how much is on your credit card every week when you get paid from Karatbars? All you need to do, David, is you log into your back office when you go. In fact, I can show you. Let me just go ahead and see if I can get that up for you. Hold on. I'll go up here to my Karatbars website. I'll log in. And then let me just go ahead and log in. Okay. And what you do is you go back up here, up to the top here, and you see where it says commissions. You come down here to your card login area. Hope everybody can see that. Just click on that. It's going to take you back where you can click on your Karatbars prepaid card. Click on that. It's going to take you to a login area. You just go ahead and put your account in there and your PIN number. You're given a 4-digit PIN number once you activate your card when you receive it. And then it's going to take you back into the back here, and it's going to show you your card balance. You can see here, and this is in euros, okay, because it's a European company. So David, in this example, here's my card. Of course, I unload mine pretty much completely on Fridays and turn it into gold. So there's 84 euros, 84.14 euro. You can also go into your transaction history back here, and you can see all of your purchases in red here, your debits. Here you can see they load your card. The green is when they load it each week. And you can see here there was 2,600 euros loaded on Friday this week. And you can see my gold purchases were about 2,600 dollars of that money on that card. So that's how that works. So hopefully that makes it pretty clear for you. And let's go over here to, looks like, thank you very much, James, for your nice comment. Thank you, Bill. And you guys are awesome also. I love you guys, and I love working with you. This is one of the things for people that are looking at joining an incredible team is we really, really have become family. That's what I love about what we do. We have great people. I'm looking at the attendees that are here, and I'm so excited. See Alan here, and Alan's had incredible, incredible success in his first few weeks with Karatbars. Big Mike, just absolutely going crazy. I look here, Dennis out in Nevada, same story. Gail getting started and rocking back in Maryland. I'm looking Jim and Ronnie up in beautiful northern Washington, about 100 miles north where I am right now, our dear friends. And Ronnie and Jim are doing this full time. Ronnie was able to leave a job in her first month that she just absolutely couldn't stand. And I think she's easily or getting very close to replacing her income in just her first couple months with Karatbars. And so many of you that are just getting started, Marcia and Mark Peters and Meg. Meg just put in a new affiliate today. She's put in, I think she's an OR emergency, I'm sorry, ER doctor down in Houston. And Meg said, hey, I want to get out of this crazy medical field. And so Meg is one of our many doctors that is joining Karatbars because they're looking to protect their income and get out of the system. So, okay, well, it's coming up on 6. If you have any questions, this would be the chance that you have to get it answered. Just go ahead and make sure that you get your hand raised. If you've got a microphone, there's no dumb questions or any comments that you want to make, you can type in. But if we don't have any other questions, then we can call it good for the night. But we want to make sure that if you're a guest, that you can get any question answered by typing it in or raising your hand if you have a microphone on the computer. And I don't know, let me just see if there's anything else. Okay, here's a comment from Ronnie and Jim. Okay. It's so exciting to see people earning money. I have made more money in one day than in 2 weeks of my old job. So that gives you a pretty great example of what you can do if you just put your mind to this with Karatbars. We're providing you with systems, tools, and training and mentoring and three-way calling that are absolutely unmatched in the industry. You know, I've been a full-time work from home marketer now for 20 years. I've been in this industry for 40 years, and I have never seen anything close. All right, last call. Anybody that has questions or comments, either raise your hand so I can unmute you or type before I hang up or before we get off this call. I'm so much looking forward to getting to know more of you. And there's no dumb questions. So this is your last, very last opportunity to either type in a question or raise your hand or forever hold your peace. Okay. Oh, there's one. Okay. I hope you have a microphone, Kelly. Okay. Kelly, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Kelly, what question can I answer for you tonight?
Do you think it would be best to start with the Craigslist cooperative, or to just use one of those examples and start a Craigslist individually?
Great question. Kelly's asking, we have the opportunity to be able to use a number of different marketing strategies, and we're developing many more because everybody has to work within their advertising budget when they start up. We offer a Karatbars co-op where you can go in and let Lloyd Merrifield, one of our senior partners, do all the advertising for you, and then you just call back the customers. The only disadvantage that I've seen with the advertising co-op is because they use both voice broadcasting and Craigslist, is a lot of the voice broadcasting leads that you'll get really aren't leads. Here's what happens, okay? What people do is they get involved in the co op. And let's say you buy a share of the advertising co op for $50. That will cover you for 7 days. And you might get 10 or 15 leads over that week. But a lot of people, when they get a voice broadcast, they become very frustrated. They don't like it. They may press one and leave a negative message. And unfortunately, they are given the option to press 9 and have themselves removed. And if they do that ahead of time, then it will never get to you. However, if they press 1, the system doesn't know whether a person's leaving their name and number because they're interested, or they're saying, hey, take me off your list. Don't bother me again, you idiot. And unfortunately, that will count as a lead. So I think you get a little bit less bang for the buck with the co-op advertising. So I prefer to use Craigslist and purchase paid advertisements in major marketplaces around the United States. So that would be my choice. But I recommend maybe trying both. Set up your voice answering service through the 800 link, purchase a share or two of the co-op, see how it plays out for you, and then of course you can go ahead and you could go ahead if you wanted to and go ahead and start placing some of the ads. I have a great training that we did several weeks ago about the advertising on Craigslist and the co-op. So if you'd like a copy of anything and you're not on my list, you can email me to spokanegoldrush@gmail.com. That's Spokane, Spokane, goldrush@gmail.com. Request either the advertising training that I did, or you can request a copy of this recorded webinar tonight. Okay, Meg, you ask when to upgrade from bronze to silver. Do you get the 1 gram and the extra bonus cards? Absolutely. Let's say you're going from a silver or a bronze, which doesn't come with any gold, and you upgrade to the silver, you're going to get the brochures, you're going to get the bonus cards, and the 1 gram of gold as soon as you upgrade, and that will be sent right to your doorstep in 2 to 3 weeks after upgrading. So that's a great question. And Jim and Ronnie, use a very unique marketing system. It's a great way to do it. They talked about it. If you live in a smaller community, and this would be probably a good thing for you, Kelly, that could also be an option. If you live in a small community, there's a lot of these small communities that have these weekly or monthly newspapers that go out, and you can call up their circulation and advertising department, and Ronnie and Jim use a short ad that says something: work from home, make good income, must have computer and phone, call, and then they put their home number in there and they talk to people about getting started with Karatbars. And you can negotiate a very good advertising rate in some of these small community newspapers. And Jim and Ronnie are doing very, very well. So there's some small community papers all around each state, and you can get a lot of advertising and get some good responses by placing very short, simple ads. And Ronnie and Jim do that very effectively, and it's a great way to get some good responses for your Karatbars business. Well, I'm going to go ahead and thank everybody for being here tonight. God bless everybody, and I want you to have an incredibly prosperous, wonderful week of business. And anything that we can do to help, I want to encourage those of you who are guests tonight to get back to the person that invited you here and have them enroll you. Get your package purchased right away and just enjoy what's happening with this Karatbars miracle. Thanks again for joining us. God bless.